Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe, we're gonna play through some Umbra Forma missions and talk about the future of Warframe and looter shooters in general, because things are going a little crazy lately if you haven't noticed. So you have 2 weeks to farm up an Umbra Forma as well as the 3x Forma over here. I'm going to run the interception for this video, no need to run the defense, and I do just want to talk about the future of Warframe, looter shooters, etc. and so forth. So it's a little rough right now for looter shooters because Bungie just got absolutely clapped down. I forgot to actually do it on opens. So Bungie got absolutely destroyed. There have been, I think it was people slated like 8% of Bungie's workforce got laid off, right? Destiny update was pushed back for like the final update until next year, like June, for the final shape, and people are not happy, right? Like a bunch of people are canceling pre-orders for the final shape, a bunch of people are just like stopping playing Destiny and swapping over to Warframe. So if you're one of those people, hello and welcome. And it's just looking a little rough for Destiny, and honestly even Warframe and just looter shooter type games in general. Recently a game called Wayfinder released for early access, and that's a game that tried to copy Warframe, not as a game, but like gameplay systems wise. It tried to take and copy a lot from Warframe. And what we learned from that is that might not be a good idea, because that game has like 500 to 1,000 max concurrent players right now, and it is not doing so fresh, but only time will tell. So the general landscape for looting and shooting type games is very odd. The big games we have right now, I would say, is Destiny and Warframe. Destiny is starting to come to a close. Destiny itself is kind of dying off a bit, but more so the main storyline's finally finishing, and it seems like players are getting pissed off. I've seen so many of the Destiny content creators just making videos talking about, like, are they quitting Destiny? What's the plan? And it looks like a lot of Destiny content creators are going to be doing a lot of, let's just say, variety content. They're going to be doing what I've done my entire life, which is make mainly videos probably on one topic, for them Destiny, and then just shitpost and do whatever else they feel like, hopefully. But it's always a scary time, especially for content creators that haven't branched out too much, because, like, on average, just people don't care about you as much as they care about, like, your videos, so that sucks. And looter shooters have gotten just kind of stale in the sense that they haven't updated them as much as they really could have, right? Destiny has been Destiny and Warframe has been Warframe. There hasn't been a huge change up in that regard for a long time as the two major looter shooters. We've had other good games like Destiny come out, but not Destiny, Remnant 2, and like, Outriders maybe. There's a handful, and they've done okay, some better than others. Remnant is an amazing, like, Souls-like mixture of looter shooter, and it's really cool, but it's not really, like, mainly a looter shooter. So next up, we have other looter shooters coming to town, right? And what exactly will those be? Well, I think the main ones are Duet Night Abyss, which we recently got a trailer for. That one is the anime-looking Warframe clone. And then the other one we have is the First Descendant. Now, the First Descendant's really interesting because we've already had a beta for it, and, like, it's a pretty fun and good game so far. But we have only really played through the betas right now, so we don't know how long the game will last. But the game is literally Warframe with a little bit of mixture of, like, Destiny, maybe Division Outriders to it. It is another Warframe clone, and so is the Duet Night Abyss. So it looks like less games are trying to, like, copy Destiny cloning, and a lot more are trying to go for that good old Warframe clone. So it's really odd. The future of looter shooters are looking like they're just going to be continually copying each other and copying more looter shooters every single time. I don't know, it's a little odd, but the games look good. Sadly, Borderlands 3 and, like, Borderlands Tiny Tina, I don't think those did great. I think Borderlands did pretty, like, decently, but past Borderlands 2, I don't think there's been enough hype for Borderlands, all things considered. But if there is ever another Borderlands game, hell, I'll play a good chunk of it and probably go through it. I just didn't care about, like, Borderlands 2, but hey. So the looter shootery there is kind of chilling, but Warframe's hitting a good spot, okay? Warframe's hitting a decent spot. Destiny's hitting a rough patch. So if we do see a lot of Destiny folk in Warframe, tell them hello. It's only a very weird Google-heavy game. Let's not worry about it. Trust me, guys. Yeah, Warframe can be a little goofy, but in Warframe's side, we're also kind of waiting on a lot of things, right? We're waiting on cross-save, we're waiting on mobile, and those are the biggest things that'll probably ever come to Warframe. Once cross-save properly gets implemented into Warframe, the game is going to have full functionality around its playability finally. We got cross-play clans and alliances and friends finally, so now anyone can friend request and clan anyone on any platform. We're finally at that point again in Warframe, where we're up to date in the 2023 gaming landscape of being able to do things cross-platform. So this next year in Warframe might be massive. If you don't know, we have Whispers in the Walls slated for December of 2023, and we still have cross-save slated for 2023, which is expected to be December, but I'll probably end up making an entirely separate video talking about the insanely weird cross-save, cross-play timeline called, like, when is the release date of cross-save, because that's the question people keep asking. All we know for cross-save is the plan is pretty much December, it looks like. There will be another Warframe dev stream in the end of November going over all of the update stuff around that, and I think at the end of November's dev stream, I believe that is the stream where they're finally going to give us, like, a better timeline for cross-save. But this latest stream, they kind of, like, messed around, and they're like, guys, we're going to be talking about cross-save. And the limit of them talking about cross-save was, yeah, we're still working on it, and we have to bring things to parity across platforms and kind of fix things up there. Which was, like, a little bit of an explanation, but, yeah, you know, nothing huge. The TLDR is, they're obviously still working on cross-save. They just don't obviously know when that's going to fully release until they do, and it's still slated for cross-save 2023, so may we hope. If we get Rebecca and, like, the stream team giving us our sad condolences in the end of November, being like, guys, I just don't think we can make it for cross-save, I think the internet would probably absolutely just roast them, because, man, we've been hearing about cross-save functionality and crossplay stuff for so long now. Warframe has always had a bad kind of habit of releasing information and talking about updates years before they're actually released. So right now, if you go on most of Warframe's Twitter posts and probably posts on any platform, half of the replies to most of their posts are just going to be cross-save, cross-save when? When's cross-save? Cross-save, 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 cross-save. Like, it is getting insane. And that's because Warframe has talked about cross-play, cross-save, and the update for such a long time now. And it's a 10-year-old developed game that it's been expected for such a long time now that people just, like, spam their replies and feed with cross-save question marks, so... Man, it's pretty insane, but I do think the future of looter shooters is Destiny 2 is probably going to calm down in half a year to a year a lot more, and maybe Bungie will have a worse time off there, but we'll have to wait and see. I think Warframe's still going strong, even if it's had a little bit of a decline, and I think overall Warframe is and still having a little bit of a decline, right? So they're probably going to add some more ways to monetize the game, expensive things like heirloom packs, Regal Aya, more pay-to-skip story, right? Like, it is what it is, right? Warframe peaks in popularity around 2017, maybe 18, around that era of getting some new open worlds, Fortuna, Plains of Eidolon, the first one, right? That was a big time for Warframe, and they got a lot of cool stuff, which means that it brought in a lot of players. So now we have to hope that the next cool thing in Warframe will be cross-save, cross-play, because right now we just have cross-play. We need cross-save, cross-play. And then once that happens, Whispers in the Wall, and then Warframe 1999 next year, right? Like, the Warframe has cool, interesting updates, even if people don't really like them, like Duviri, because it's its own style of thing. Even if people don't like all of the Warframe updates, they're still pretty interesting for a lot of things, right? So, I think Warframe still got itself kicking another good 4 or 5 years, right? I think Destiny's maybe got another year or two before it starts very much burning. And in the meantime, we still have the First Descendant soon enough, and we'll have Duet Night Abyss to play around and mess around with, so that's great. I'm going to continue playing random other games. We have Fortnite OG, and anyone can follow me on Twitch and YouTube and any of the social medias if you want to catch me on anything, but who knows, maybe one day another game will come out and I'm just going to really like making guides for that, but for now we're just chilling on Warframe, making guides, making videos, playing other games, streaming whatever we feel like across all the platforms casually, and it's seemingly going well, so I can't be too mad. There is the 3 built Forma, so we're all good to go there, and it's a good time to end off this video. I just wanted to chat about the future of Warframe and looter shooters, because it's not looking great, but I'm hoping that we have some good new stuff with First Descendant and Duet Night Abyss, so the future might not be the best, but it's not looking the worst. Warframe's looking up, Destiny's looking down, and the future of games is just kind of looking good overall, so yeah, thank you all for watching, subbing, I appreciate it. If there's any random Fortnite videos you want me to make or anything, I don't know, let me know, but I'm having fun with zero build mode and build mode casually in Fortnite OG, so yeah, cheers, and I'll see you next time. Peace.